All right, I am not buying it. I'm telling you, Luigi Mangione, fabulous name, has been apprehended. I'm not buying it. I'm calling it fishy at best. At best, fishy, probably worse. Let me share with you the homework I did this morning. It's really, I think there's a lot out there. I need to hear your all's opinions. I'm going to walk through it. I'm going to show you why it's fishy, and then I've got a bunch of memes for you, and the last meme has nothing to do with any of this, but I love it as well. It's going to be a ride. Buckle up. Here we go. Today's fun is brought to you by Medical Gear Outfitters. You never know when you're going to be a first responder, and Mr. and Mrs. Skinny Medic help you get ready. They combine everything that you're going to need, whether it's a smaller pack for your family or larger for a larger group, or the mom medical kit. Y'all know I love that. Throw the mom medical kit in the minivan. They got you covered. Small business, and I love supporting them. Use the code DramaLlamaGo. And you're going to save. It's Medical Gear Outfitters. There's a link down there. Use that. Use my coupon code. Big thank you to the folks at Medical Gear Outfitters. You people, thank you for every thumbs up. Are you ready? I don't say this often. I used to say this a lot, but I'm going to say it today. Buckle up. This is going to be a ride. I cannot wait to hear what y'all have to say about this. All right, here we go. They found him. Best name ever. Luigi Mangione. Fantastic. Evan says this: I can't get over his banner. The banner, and I don't know if this banner was from Facebook. I think it was his Facebook banner. Had Pokemon, the surgery that most likely radicalized him. Oh, and he's a thirst trap. He's a handsome devil. Yeah, they're saying maybe that surgery radicalized him. Maybe it was some family members. All right, here's where they found him. First photo released of CEO murder suspect at McDonald's before arrest. They found him at McDonald's and he took his mask off. He's an Ivy League student. He is very bright. He has reviewed 300 books on Goodreads, beefy books. He read Infinite Jest. Some of y'all don't know that book. There's a very small club of people that have read Infinite Jest. It is a beast. It took me 4 months to get through that book. It's a beast. And he gets caught with the gun, with a fake ID and his manifesto and taking his mask off. It ain't adding up, people. All right. We know a ton about this. Within like 3 hours, the internet had spoken. We know this. He was an Ivy League student. His GitHub account links to a Facebook account named Uproar Studios. He often reposted tweets about anxiety. There's a video of Mangione giving his valedictorian speech at Gilman High School in 2016. We know his Facebook account. We know his friends. His friends said that what keeps coming up is that the surgery, quote, changed everything for him, and he went absolutely crazy. This checks out with his Goodreads history and the X-ray in his header on X. Okay, so the header was from X. He's an avid reader, 295 books listed on Goodreads. Academically, he holds both a master's and a bachelor's degree in computer science from the University of Pennsylvania. Additionally, he gained recognition as the valedictorian at Gilman School in Baltimore. This is big, y'all. Why would he take his mask off? Why would he walk around? And people are going to go, well, he was crazy. Was he? I don't think so. Mangione wrote, "Violence is necessary," in Amazon review of Unabomber Kaczynski's manifesto. Here's one of my favorite parts of this. He did a review on Ted Kaczynski, Papa Ted's manifesto, and he gave the manifesto a 4 out of 5. I love it. He gave it a 4 out of 5. Now, Ted, that was good, but I could do better. Luigi is cousins with the sitting Maryland state delegate Nino Mangione, who represents District 42A. Here's the gun and the fake ID found on Luigi Mangione when he was apprehended. We got all this stuff on him. The internet has spoken. Here's the reviews that are popping up on the McDonald's where he was arrested. Y'all know, I think it's a McDonald's employee dropped a dime on him. 1 star. Festering rat den and police haven. This McDonald's is full of rats. Yeah, those 1-star reviews are rolling in. Luigi Mangione, the alleged healthcare CEO shooter, scheduled videos to be uploaded to his YouTube account following his arrest. The video states, "If you see this, I'm already under arrest." Some are saying this: Luigi's disdain towards the healthcare industry is likely due to its treatment of an ailing relative. According to the New York Post, he lost his grandmother in 13, his grandfather in 17. His sister, we already know his sister, she says prayers to her brother on her Instagram story. His Instagram account has been deleted. His X account went from 500 followers to 100,000 overnight. This is sort of a meme, but it's funny. Here's this fake ID, McLovin. That's not really what they found, but that's funny. Luigi Mangione will make his first court appearance at 6 p.m. I believe that was last night on Eastern Time from CNN. All this stuff is rolling in real time. I'm trying to keep up. YouTube has now suspended his channel. Here he is in his holding cell. This was from last night, so we've now seen him in jail and barefoot. CNN reports the discovery of a 2-page document containing the chilling lines, quote, "These parasites had it coming. I do apologize for any strife and trauma, but it had to be done." He's currently being charged with 5 charges: forgery, carrying firearms without a license, tampering with records or ID, possessing instruments of a crime, and providing false ID to law enforcement. McLovin. All right, that's what we know so far. There's more out there, but that's a big handful. I'm going to read something really long to you. I am at the point now in my life where I'm starting to doubt a lot of things. This gentleman, Gorilla Guide, says it best. Let me read this to you, and then I'm going to hammer a nail into the coffin, I do believe. And then we're going to do the memes. Here we go. Next. Not the real killer. Skin tone different. Brows different. Brow ridge different. The goal of the operation was to remove Brian Thompson from the board. They are inventing a healthcare insurance narrative around it now. They're using manhunts to frame and arrest their political enemies. I'd take a look into the political affiliations of the family and see who wants to take them down. Because I don't trust the country that buried the Epstein files, that MK Ultra'd Bradley Manning, that victimized Julian Assange, tried to arrest Snowden, that covered up the Mandalay Bay shooting, that executed Dorner, that blew up James Yu. Dude was a computer science graduate. He would effing know how to have McDonald's contactlessly delivered to his door without stepping a single foot outside. We know he was bright. We know he was calculating. We know he was really, really good at everything that he touched. And he shows up at McDonald's, takes off his mask, has the murder weapon on him, and the manifesto. I ain't buying it. Check this picture out right there. We know nothing about him months and months later. This doesn't add up. Neither one of those add up. How do we know this much about the Mangione and nothing about that knucklehead? Nothing. Make it make sense, people. I'm just saying. All I'm saying today is I don't buy it. Tomorrow we may have more info. By Friday we may know a lot. But as of today, I'm not buying it. You ready for some memes? Here we go. And we're going to take a left-hand turn at the end. Next. Phil Lewis reports this. NYPD Chief of Detectives Joe Kinney says his writings, the shooter's writings, show, quote, suspect does seem to have some ill will toward corporate America. Chad says, incredible police work here, NYPD. Good job. They do have some ill will towards corporate America. Next, Brandy says, personally, I don't consider carrying around a handwritten manifesto about how the healthcare system sucks to be proof of anything. More people should do it. Swapping manifestos can be a good way to get to know someone. I'll allow it. Next, Kim says, I'm grappling with the implications of the claims adjuster turning out to be a hot Italian tech bro gym rat who went to Penn, seems to have had a pretty gnarly back injury, retweets anti-woke nonsense, and has read not one but 2 books by Steve-O. I'm grappling with that as well. Next, maybe my favorite. Max says, hey, do any of you retards have a PhD? I have questions. Luigi Mangione, this is real, says, yep, I got one. Got a pretty huge dick. Get him, Greta.
How dare you?
All right, next. You're laughing? Yeah, America's greatest criminal is named Matthew Spaghetti, and you're laughing? Yes, Matthew Spaghetti. Speaking of the Italians, next. He took down a CEO of a company that exploits and profits off sick Americans, is what he did. And in this house, Luigi Mangione is a hero. Interesting. Next, we are about to test the limits of trial by jury. That's going to be a wild one, is it not? Next, Trash Jones says, 26 is such a funny age to assassinate a healthcare CEO. Lindsay says, hey, you can stay on a parent's plan until you turn 26. It's a really interesting age. How about that? Next, Luigi Mangione's last quote that he liked on Goodreads speaks volumes. Quote, "Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not." Dr. Seuss. Is he a hero? Is he a hero? Or is it all a scam? I don't know yet. Next. Looks like Luigi Matthew Spaghetti's gave himself away by taking down his face mask for 15 seconds to flirt with a young woman working the reception in the hostel where he was staying in NYC. Undefeated, fellas. Women are undefeated. Next, I think Matthew Spaghetti rating the Unabomber's manifesto 4 out of 5 on Goodreads is so funny. It's like, yeah, pretty good. But I could do better. Kind of the same joke I had earlier. Next, if you're a McDonald's employee in Altoona, Pennsylvania, you need to have a frank discussion with whichever of your coworkers is a boot-licking narc. Go talk to him. Next, Italian-American Ivy League frat boy, as it was written. Isn't that great? Next, it's come to my attention that you told where the UnitedHealthcare CEO assassin was. Was that wrong? Should I not have done that? That is a great feed, Relevant Seinfeld. They have Relevant Seinfeld quotes daily on there that has to do with what's going on. Next, gun slaps. Chef's kiss to that account. When everyone's saying you're a suspect, but you're just a chill guy who wants affordable health care and a McFlurry. Next, speaking of Relevant Seinfeld, Chipotle raised its prices again, and someone just asked who the CEO is, LMFAO. Who is raising the prices again? Who? Next, Burger King. Hey, we won't turn y'all into the feds. We got you, man. We got you. Next, my face is hurting. How fun is this? Next, all jokes aside, it's really effed up to see so many people on here celebrating. No one here is the judge of who deserves to live or die. That's the job of the AI algorithm the insurance company designed to maximize profits on your health. How about we take a left-hand turn? Next, he's just a chill guy. He got out. How about that? Today's episode was supposed to be all about Penny. Holy smokes, how about that? Next, back at it. The McDonald's CEO bringing back the $1 menu after hearing CEOs are getting off. We're going back to the dollar menu. Next. Sort of the same joke. Chipotle announces they are raising prices by 2% due to inflation. 6-inch Bays says, who's the CEO? Get us his name. Get us his name. Two more. Next. I love this. Now, this is yesterday evening. Daniel Penny is out celebrating with his attorney after being acquitted in NYC. He definitely deserves a beer or two. Congrats on being a free man, Daniel. I helped raise funds for his $3.5 million fund. I don't know how much the lawyers actually got of that, but he was well funded for his attorneys. Have a beer, Daniel. That is awesome. What say you on all of the Matthew Spaghetti stuff? Are you buying it? I ain't buying it. Up next is a meme that has nothing to do with most of this show, but I love it. Here we go. Favorite of today. Next. In Wokeness says, Daniel Penny's acquittal marks the end of the BLM era. Pop that champagne. American flag. Shotgun guy, go.
Get some. Back me up, go all in, by Joe Biden. I gotta win, save the country from sin. I won't never slack up, get your money back up. Try and cuss my voter and you're bound to get smacked up. Get up, stand up, throw your MAGA hats up. If you got the feeling, Kamala's unappealing. Trump's got...
This gun fits my hand better than this one does.
Diabetes.